Alright, now that we've saved our game and a little bit of time has gone by since I recorded last, I've had some time to think about our skill setup and what we discovered in kind of what came before this part of the video as far as our skills go. And I went and respec'd my skills, and I wanted to share those with you since it was something I did offline. Because I really needed some time to play around with it and think it through, and I didn't want to do that on during the video because I thought it would be boring. So I reset everything, and I brought our long guns up to 60. We had that before. I got the our dialogue skills up to 50 here for Persuade, but didn't go much further yet. I got Sneak all the way up to a native 80. Had I known things were going to work out this way, I probably would have put my initial points in different areas. But, yeah, mistakes were made. I didn't understand it at the time. Maybe I'll make a video, a getting started guide for this game so other people don't make that mistake. Or maybe everybody just natively understands it and I'm an idiot. One or the other. The other thing we did is I bumped science all the way up to 100 to reduce the tinkering cost to negative 90%, so 90% less cost on tinkering. We're going to do some tinkering here, and I wanted to do that in the video because you guys haven't seen that yet, and I do want to show you how that all works because that's an important part of the game I've been holding off on doing for a while. That's effectively where I put all my points so far. As far as perks go, nothing much changed. 50% base health, increasing the TDD meter, or the TTD meter. I don't know what I want to call it, the TDD meter. 25% durability loss, increase our carrying capacity, increase the recharge rate of the meter, increase our armor rating. This was increased weak spot headshot damage. Get the TTD meter to restore itself by a quarter every time you get a kill. Get a little health back when we get kills. 40% carrying capacity bonus from companions, or a 40 kilogram carrying capacity bonus from companions. So this one we didn't have last time, and I don't believe we had this last time. We may have. This one I thought would be somewhat helpful since we were rolling more with some of the machine guns and less doing a one-off sniping build. Just given the level of difficulty that has come with being on hard. And I think this might be more helpful than how I had things set up previously. And we moved down into Tier 3, finally. And the first one that I've decided to pick up down here was to increase carrying capacity. So, again, just don't have to worry about having so little carrying capacity and having to do much inventory management. We just dump and run and carry things, and just not a big deal. So the things we've been holding on to in our inventory, though, and haven't been using have been these assault rifles. So we were using... We'll go back up here and revisit what we were using. So we were using... Maybe they'll be at the bottom. Yeah, so we were using the light assault rifle MK2, which is a level 16 rifle. It does 58 damage, and its DPS is higher on this because... Let's look at a natural one. Here we go. So it's got 576 DPS and its damage is 58. This compared to, let's see, I know we have another one of these rifles here. 629, 82 is its damage. So slightly higher DPS, definitely higher per shot damage, and magazine size is slightly smaller. It'll take a barrel mod, a magazine mod, and a sight mod. Just like this will take a barrel mod, a magazine mod, and a sight mod. So it just is a little bit of a step up in the damage that this thing can put out. Since, as I said, we've been using these a little more often, I did want to kind of swap out the older ones for the newer ones. The reason you may want to think about tinkering with higher level weapons is every time you tinker, the cost to tinker goes up. So it is much cheaper to take a level 18 weapon and turn it into a level 20 weapon by tinkering twice than it is to take a level 2 weapon and turn it into a level 20 weapon by tinkering 18 times, if that makes sense. So there's a progressive scale of cost that's associated with tinkering right now. They may change it. And it's just much cheaper to take a higher level weapon like what we have and tinker it up to a higher level than it is to take the lower level weapons and move them up. So we're going to do a bit of tinkering on these. So as you spend money on them, it will increase the damage. So you can see for 11 bits, because we have that 90% tinkering cost reduction, we can increase our damage by 5.8 on this one. And again, 5.8 for 24. And you can see the cost is going up each time. And you could only tinker up to, I think, 5 levels. There we go. There's the message. Tinkered items can be no greater than 5 levels above your own. Increase your character level to tinker this item. So you can tinker the items as much as you want up to 5 levels above your current level. So currently we're level 21, and now we've tinkered this up to level 26. We're going to do the same thing with this one. And we're going to do it with these, although this is not the final form of the hunting rifle. There is a Deadeye Assault Rifle 2, which is a level 26 rifle that you wind up picking up around level 26. And it is the kind of the best sniper rifle, so to speak, that you're going to be able to get and do these modifications on, like I have it set up right now. But because we have our tinkering cost pushed so low, it's not much of a big deal in order for us to spend money and tinker these a little bit to make them do some more damage for us. So you can see, now that we've gotten into tinkering a little more on these, the cost is going up pretty significantly. So one more to get us to the top level of where these are right now is 1,400, almost 1,500. So it starts off at 10, and this is a level 17 weapon, and by the time we raise it 9 levels, it's gone from costing 10 to costing almost 1,500. And keep in mind that 1,500 is 90% of the cost that it would have been to tinker this without having 100 in science. So the 10 that it costs now is 90% of that, so it would have cost 100. You're getting the idea of what the scale is and why I was so concerned about how much money we were holding on to and saving weapons to sell them to vendors that were going to give us the most bang for our buck. Because if you're not getting that science skill up there, you still get about a 50% discount by putting, I think, 60 points into science. But at the same time, it still gets pretty pricey. So keep that in mind as you're managing your money. And you can tinker companion weapons. I'm just not doing it at the moment because I have not studied them enough to have an opinion on them that I want to share with you yet. So it will be forthcoming. I need to take a little time and think that one out before we get into it too much. The other thing we are going to do is modify these weapons. I grabbed all of our mods out of our chest. So this is critical damage. Yeah, I'm going to put critical damage on these. And we're going to use, we need to buy another corrosion mod when we get a chance, because this is the last one that we have. And we're going to put the ranged weapon spread, post armor damage dealt. This weapon modification enables the ammunition receiver to stamp a small shaped charge warhead on the nose of each bullet fired. On a penetrating impact, it explodes into the interior of the target. So once you get after armor penetration. Interesting. More accurate shots. More damage, more accuracy. We're kind of use this as a little bit of a spray and pray anyways, don't we? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the X-Acto sight on this. And we're going to go see if we can't pick up another X-Acto sight for our other one. Alright, install mod. Critical damage. Plasma this time. And we're going to see if we can grab ourselves an X-Acto sight. These have already been modified. The other thing that we need to talk about is we're going to swap out our armor that we were wearing. So we were wearing this sneak armor because I was thinking that it was helping us get to 100 in sneak, and it really wasn't. We're going to put on long gun armor. And the reason we're going to put on long gun armor, and yes, I know I look like a clown, is that this bonus, if you remember, affects the green numbers here that we see on long guns. So if we go to that, you can see that our long gun crit chance is at 215.2%. Yeah, and the sway has gone down. I think the percentage is misleading here, but anyways, those extra 12 points do affect those green numbers. They don't affect the light blue numbers in the middle, so it is good for us to wear long gun armor or long gun boosting armor, just for the fact that we're using long guns all the time. So that is why we're setting things up like that. So we're going to go ahead and modify this armor to have some extra stuff on it. We're going to do a little tinkering. Not tinkering, sorry. We're going to do a little modification here and install some mods. Toughen physical armor rating goes up by 3, up by 3, up by 5. Let's go with that. What is this called, actually? This is called just toughened. Okay, good times. We'll go with that. All right, now we'll go with this one. Restores your when you deal a critical hit. That's nice. The Chronofield Aggregator. We should probably find another one of those too. What do we got here? Dialogue and leadership skills. Melee weapon skills and defense. Ranged weapon skills. Well, I think that's what we're going to go with. Melee weapon skills. Why are these? Oh, that's a pristine one. What the? You could sell it and get more money for it, but outside of that, there's no reason for that to be pristine, I guess. Okay. Whatever. And tech skills. All right, so for this, we're going to install our ranged weapon one. Again, it's going to increase those green numbers that we saw in our long guns. And then decrease sound when moving, more carrying capacity, increase the range of interaction with highlighted objects, increase the distance you travel when dodging. Okay, well, we don't have the ability to dodge just yet. So I think we're just going to go with the old carrying capacity. Yeah. All right. So I think that's a pretty fair setup for that. Good combat armor. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's real good. I did grab something out of the old chest that we decided to, for whatever reason, store. That was this hat. We have our dialogue armor here. Our persuade face mask. We have another persuade around here. So this is 7. We need to dump this in our chest. Medical 5. This is stealth skills. So this is going to affect our hack, lockpick, all that other stuff. So if you need to increase our hacking or our lockpicking or anything along those lines, we'll go ahead and use those. Tech skills, engineering. This is lockpick. So this will get us lockpick head. This gets us lockpick on the chest. So that's why we're carrying all that with us. All right, so let's go dump that headpiece into our chest and then get back to exploring after we make a quick stop off at the Groundbreaker, because I wouldn't mind seeing if we could pick up a few more mods that we don't currently own. Let's deposit that. And what did we say we were going to deposit? Oh, yes, this face mask. Okay. So we look funny, but...
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Are they? Are they really? Let's go from Monarch back to Groundbreaker. Groundbreaker's where we're gonna get our
The
biggest discounts.
groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
And since we're gonna get our biggest discounts here and our best bonuses for selling stuff, let's go ahead and just pop in here and grab a bunch of stuff to take with us, so that we can sell while we're here. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. That. And let's see, that. Get like some stuff that I don't care about. You see how that stuff's not updating? So we're on the flamethrower, Jacques level 12, 480 DPS, and then we take it, and it still shows that. I think obviously it's a bug. I don't think it's a bug. It is a bug. We have 207. See, the funny thing is I think we can take a bunch more with us than what we currently have. I don't think we need another one of these. We'll hold on to it just in case. So there's a Deadeye Assault Rifle 2 that I was telling you about. That's what we're waiting to pick up. Flamethrower level 12. Flamethrower level 12. Alright, we're going to hold on to that stuff. What else can we take with us that we can make some money off of? That. Candy. There we go. Let's take these with us. 318. See, that did put us over significantly, but I have a feeling that as soon as we grab companions, we're going to be okay. I think we have 330 with companions right now. I think. We'll test that theory by taking 320 with us. Actually, we have junk as well that we can take with us. Yeah. 324. 326, 327, yeah. Alright, you can run on your ship, so it's not a big deal that you're over encumbered. We're going to transition to Groundbreaker. We'll take Felix and our good buddy. See, we're at 350, so we could take even more with us if we wanted. I don't know what else we really would want to get rid of here.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
It is not, but I appreciate you asking. Elite troop armor. Elite troop armor. This helmet. I'm trying to take things we have duplicates of. At some point in the future, there's a quest where someone asks you to wear specific clothing. So I'm trying to make sure that we're holding on to as much clothing as we can hold on to, so we don't have to go track down this specific clothing that they're looking for, because it can get kind of annoying. All right, we've already got one of the. We're wearing this actually, so we can take that. We have that in our inventory. We can take that. Uh-oh. We went over. We're at 358. That's not good. All right, back. We need to drop... Wow. Yeah, we'll drop that too. That's fine. That's good. You know, the other thing that we didn't do is we didn't tinker our armor. We could probably do that. Ooh, level 13? Whew, that's going to get expensive. I don't want to install a mod. I want to tinker. Let's give it a... Spend a few bits on that. This may not be the last version of armor we wear, but for right now, we'll try to help ourselves out a little bit. We've got plenty of bits. Okay, so if that is 90% of the cost, you're feeling me on how expensive tinkering can get if you start going too high a level on your stuff. Spend a little money on our helmet here too because it's not too expensive yet. Okay. We're going to leave those as is. I don't want to go all in on that stuff just yet. Alright, let's transition. And we'll continue. I don't know if we could have selected the location from the map since we were technically encumbered, even though we were on our ship and not experiencing the effects of being encumbered. It's just as easy to come here and pop over to the other end of the promenade. Armor vendor, where are you?
Itching to...
Yes, whatever you say. So, let's see. What was that? Ooh. Insulated plasma armor rating. Ooh. So you can wear different armors, right? And you can add mods to the armor that are good against specific types of damage. So for fighting someone who does a lot of corrosion damage, corrosion, shock, plasma, etc., etc., we are obviously not going up against anybody we care about enough to worry about that right now. I think 5 may be the best you can get on the toughened. Yeah, I don't know. Let's grab that. I thought there was something else that we wanted to get. Let's have to keep a lookout for other things. All right, let's sell our junk. Didn't really benefit much from that. And you notice we don't have that thing in the top right-hand corner because we didn't take that perk for the 20%, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. And we're going to sell that. Alright, almost back to 40,000. We'll go to medical, dump some of this stuff. There's our 40,000. Okay. Let's go see if our friendly neighborhood weapons vendor has the corrosive weapons mod, and we can also dip in and check on Auntie Gladys. Maybe she'll have it for us as well.
You looking?
Bell. What do you have? You definitely don't have what I really want, which is the next level of sniper rifle, but that's because we're not high enough level yet. I don't see... What is this? That is the corrosive mod. I'll be darned. That's awesome. We wanted a sight, didn't we? Isn't that what we were looking for? There was a weapon sight mod that we needed for our new assault rifle. See if Gladys has it. If not, we'll check some vending machines.
It's almost.
Gladys! The old so-and-so.
I've got a left.
What do you got? You have... plasma, shock, and ray damage. You don't have what I'm looking for. Now that I know that these armors work a little differently than we thought, I'm taking a closer look at them just to see what they've got here. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Ooh, hey, was this what we were looking for? Increases movement speed. No, it was not. Okay. That's right. We were looking for the one that increases the, or resets tactical time dilation in some way, shape, or form. Something like that. Based on kills. And this was all super heavy armor, defense, silver tongue. Where were the other... Can we go to the ship without going to the ship? We can. So there's 2 other vending machines like right out of the docks that we'll check. And if they don't work, we'll pop it back into the rest and go and rest real quick and see if we can't... Is this it? Post armor damage dealt. Is this what we went with? I thought we went with the other one. Nah, maybe this is what we went with. Yeah, we'll grab it anyways. Can't hurt to have another one of those. Yeah. What did we go with on here? So this was post armor damage dealt. So it was the Exacto site. That's exactly what we went with. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, that means that the only thing we're really looking for then is the chrono field aggregator that allowed us to have some sort of reset when we kill things on our TDD meter. Well, not a reset of the meter, but it was increase the meter's recharge. So we're good. We don't need to go sleep there. Now that we have that site, we'll just slap that on once we get back into our ship and then head back to Monarch.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
And it's not in the control room. Just FYI. Let's go ahead and install that mod. That would be here. That was the Exacto site. Yes. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. Plus, it's, you know, it's gold. I mean, how do you not like a golden weapon? That's awesome. All those bits we spent on it better be freaking gold. Anyways, let's go back to the... Hey, let's land in Stellar Bay. How about that? Why not, right?
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Oh, fantastic.
No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
That's right. Who cares about a few Imperial Star Destroyers? Ah, first catch of the day. Meh. They can't catch us. Okay. That is a lot of stuff blown around, and that is gorgeous. Can you see it moving? Isn't that cool? So neat. All right, sorry. Back to the game. Stop admiring the landscape, the environment, MC. Let's see here. Where were we going? Terra 1 Publications. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.